Do I believe in witchcraft? Yes, I do, which is why I stay far the fuck away from it. Hi, I'm Nick. This is 10 Minutes with Nick, and today we're going to be talking about that voodoo that some do so well, which is a reference to something my 7th grade football coach used to say that to me has been lost to time. But why do I believe in witchcraft? At a minimum, language has a psychological impact on us. The words we speak tend to become true, but they don't become true because the words themselves are necessarily magic. They become true because they reset the way our mind is thinking about ourselves. For example, if you wake up in the morning, you look at yourself in the mirror and go, "You are a sexy beast." Over time, you will start to see yourself that way because you heard it, your brain processed it. If you wake up in the morning and go, "You're an ugly you know what," you're also going to start believing that. It's why mental illness can lead to spirals, because you say hateful things to yourself, or why just hateful language can sometimes lead to some forms of mental illness. Again, because language is powerful. We speak into existence the things that we say. And I'm a firm believer in, the other side, whatever that other side looks like, the good and bad aspects of that. Because if a heaven exists, there also exists a hell. And if a hell exists, you can imagine sort of what sits behind door number 2. And it's not always great. It's not always great. So I believe in that stuff. I believe it works, and that's why I stay far away from it. Why? Well, I've also talked about this before. I'm a firm believer that the God that I believe in, the God of the Bible, as I've come to understand him, he's not real big on being summoned like a genie or being asked for stuff that's not in his plan. Meaning, pray for guidance, pray for wisdom, all that good stuff. But he's not, if you pray for a new car, he's not going to just be like, "Yeah, here's a new Corvette." No, that's not the way God works. He's not a genie. You don't rub the lamp and command him to do as you please. So what does that leave us with? Well, if you are, and again, like I said, I'm buying into it. If you are able to summon things that can give you the things that you want, what are you summoning? Because we know God and his angels don't get summoned. It's not a big thing. They don't do that. Not a thing. So then what is there that is left to summon? What are those lesser beings that you are able to call upon and quote unquote command to your will? And the answer is the fact that you can command them to your will. That's a myth. Because there's no such thing as a free lunch. And that's true in economics, and that's true in spiritual stuff. It's even the following of God. God lifts your sins, cleanses your soul, all that good stuff. But it's not free. He does the work, but it's not free. You have to shed who you were. You have to make a choice. And you have to take action in that choice to follow more closely with him. And to state things like, "I believe in God, the Father, the Almighty, creator of heaven and earth, of all things visible and invisible." It's summed up in the Nicene Creed, which is obviously not in the Bible itself, but the Nicene Creed is a summary of beliefs of what you actually believe and the things you're supposed to go through. Jesus said, to pray to our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, kingdom come, will be done, daily bread, all that good stuff. Forgive us this day our daily bread as we forgive those who trespass against us, all that good stuff. So again, when you dare to reach across the veil, or dream that you can reach across the veil and control what comes back, well, what's coming back? If it's not God and it's not anything good that can come back, what does that leave? It doesn't leave you neutral stuff. Like, you don't just, no, it's not good. Whatever's coming across that veil that is going to grant your wishes, it can't be good. I don't know if you'd call it a demon or whatever, what the technical term for it would be, but it can't be a good thing to bring across. And it can't be a good thing to get involved with. Like, that should really, really concern you as you think about it. And it should raise red flags. If somebody comes up to you and says, hey, I would love to, practice some witchcraft and help you achieve what you want, your reaction should be to run far away. Moments of temptation with that? Absolutely. Like, oh my God, that sounds fantastic. I would love someone to just solve all my problems. Your second reaction should be, oh my God, we need to run. We gotta go. This ain't good. And this connects to the podcast I had earlier in the week because we do this casually now. We casually dabble in witchcraft and the occult. And look, do what you want to do. Like, go ahead, live your life. I'm not in favor of it, but live your life. Do your summoning circles, grab your Ouija board. Don't do it around me. I'll leave. I'm just not involved with that. Ain't with it. Not rocking with it. Why? Do you think I want nothing more than to reach across, talk to the people I've lost recently? Would love to. Would love to say goodbye one more time. I would love nothing more than that. And you know what? Guess what? God doesn't let you do that. Not about it. And why would you want to? When you think about it. They're at rest. They're at peace. Why would you want to disturb that peace? And then, even worse, what or who brought them back? I can tell you who it would be, and nobody's going to really believe me in this, but it would be the Prince of Lies himself. It would be Satan. It would be the enemy. Why? Because that is exactly what the enemy does. He coats things in candy and convinces you that it's fine. Just a little dabble. Maybe just a little nibble. Why not? Oh, you're not taking it seriously. It's okay. It's fine. You get that little whisper in your ear that, oh, if it happens to work, it works, but I don't really care. It's fine. That voodoo you do so well, I highly recommend you stay away from it. If you're not going to stay away from it, then look, that's fine, but don't involve me. Not that people really try to involve me in that too much, but no. It's stuff like that you just want to be careful of. It's one thing to speak your intention. Like, I want to be a working actor. It's one thing to say to the mirror, I'm going to be a working actor. That's a mindset thing. You're speaking it out and convincing yourself to take the steps that you need to take to do that. You're doing the work. But anything that's a shortcut is always, it's those shortcuts. They get you in trouble, man, every time. Every single time. There's a reason that there's no shortcuts in places like the gym. Because it takes a long time to build that foundation that results in the long-lasting gains. The reason prayer takes a long time to set in, because you build that spiritual foundation. There's a reason that witchcraft and all those things sound real sexy. It's because they get around all that hard work. Don't skip the hard work. Don't dabble in that voodoo that some do so well. Just don't do it. I can't recommend it. No matter how scared you are, leave a comment if you're scared and you think you need something and you need a shortcut or you're desperate or whatever. I'll do my best to talk you through it. I don't have much experience. I don't have an expert degree or anything like that. I will just try to help you. Look, that's all I got. I'm out of time. Stay away from that hoodoo voodoo. I'm Nick. This is 10 Minutes with Nick. Stay blessed. Have a great day.